The heron eats many fish, and sometimes frogs and snakes or crawfish. The heron fishes in shallow, reedy waters on lakes or rivers. After fishing in one place for a while, he may fly on to another favorite spot. The heron eats many fish.
Billy, the amazing magpie from the plains of North America. He's a daring acrobat, a mathematical and musical genius. And so, on with the show! On with the show!
He's watching for fish. Watching. The kingfisher, too, eats fish. See how he is built. He is not at all like the heron. But he, too, is a good fisherman. He's a good fisherman. He often perches on a dead branch over a stream. He's watching for fish. If he has no luck at one watch post, he will fly to another. He's watching for fish. He's watching for fish.
Hello, hello? Bit of a late start. I've been trying to aim. If I have any sort of consistency, I'm trying to stick to around 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What is this? What is that? Fallout reset all my settings. Where's my Fallout 4 prefs? Where's my Fallout 4 prefs? I need to replace. Why is this a thing? Why do I have to have a backup of my graphics settings in Fallout? Give me a sec. Fallout 4 prefs, Fallout 4 custom. Fallout 4 prefs is the one I want to change, right? Looks like. Let's drag that in. Replace. And I think I have to go to the game location as well and replace that. Is Fallout 4 prefs not in the game folder? I thought Fallout 4 prefs was in both. I thought the game folder was the base version that it copied from, and I thought the rest. Oh, is it called Fallout 4 default ini? Let's have a look. Fallout 4 default ini. No. I mean, it does have other stuff. Mm. We'll see what that does. Fallout 4 Mini. Oh, that's the other one. It's the one I was just looking at. Make them read only. And we'll try Fallout 4 again, shall we? Nope. Fallout 4 is detecting hardware and video settings. Why is it forcing first time setup? Ultra resolution is 800 by 640. Good job, Bethesda. I don't understand this. Well, I guess we're going with the vanilla ultra settings. I had all this tweaked and now it's turning it down. Now it is. Whatever. Bethesda make the most tendest things. Heaven forbid you have your options set and they just decide, hey, we're redetecting all of your graphics options, but by the way, we can't detect your graphics card, so we're just going to set it to low. No shit, it can't detect my graphics card. This thing probably stops looking at graphics card once you get to the 1080 Ti. Wouldn't have a clue what RTX is or anything like that. It is what it is. We just have to live with. A whole lot. All my color stuff too. The hell is this? The whole game has been reset. Where's Vortex? I actually don't feel... I want to make sure the mods are at least working. Up early, hey Joel. I'm actually up super late. Well, rather, slept in till 5 p.m. So, I normally start at 2 p.m, but fortunately we're a bit late today. Really, I should be more on top of my sleeping pattern. 2 p.m. up till midnight is still a good chunk of streaming. And then getting some proper sleep wouldn't be too bad. Pacific Standard Time. Or California time if you prefer. Can I change? Does Vortex allow me to change in-game settings? Alright, well, we'll boot up with Vortex and see what that does. Yes, I know, it's Steam Lunar New Year. I dread the occasion. We won't go into it. I'm going to be buying Ready or Not apparently at the end of the month. I've got a couple of friends that have all agreed we're buying Ready or Not and we're going to be playing Ready or Not. I don't like why the game doesn't appear. And yeah, all of my settings are just gone. What an absolute piss take. We would have had the same color, right? So a nice cool blue. Crew. You just renamed that crew is just renaming some the credits, I bet. Radio. Save. Is all of my stuff reset? It seems like music is fine. My controls reset. Run is left control, toggle always run. What? No. Is there a... Oh, sprint? Run? Oh, that's like a manual walk button. Interesting. So my controls are all the same, which is nice. I don't know why we had some stuff reset and other stuff not reset. But we will load in and hopefully nothing is broken. At like $8, I don't think you could go wrong with a lot of games. I usually have a threshold where I buy a lot of games under 5, under 10. It's fairly decent price. I will actually pick up a lot of stuff under 10. If you don't mind, well, I'll say it like this. Bethesda make great worlds, so if you love exploring and running around and finding new places, I feel like there's a lot of Bethesda games that would be perfect. The thing I personally won't recommend a Bethesda game on is story. If you want to buy Fallout 4 to play the story, I think it is just a bit lackluster. But to explore and find side characters and people and places, it's one of the best companies I think you can actually get. Everything is working at least.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful.
$8 isn't too bad. If you were into modding, if you don't like modding things, the base game is fine. It's actually pretty decent compared to the previous Fallouts. It's a lot smoother. Older Fallouts were very clunky, and despite having shooting, were not shooter friendly. So this one is a big step up. Just lurking. No, that's fine. I do enjoy. That's half the reason the chat's on the screen is because I do try and reply to anyone who's here. But I appreciate the lurk. Thank you for hanging around. I think today, first order of business, we need another service rifle and we're going to make a big bean. We have a regular bean, we have a Little Bean. Little Bean is a 9mm carbine. Regular Bean is just a standard polymorph furnished service rifle with 5.56. We do have a fair amount of 5.56 spare, but the 9mm is only using 38, which is becoming a bit of a problem. We do have Big Bean will be using 7.62, regular Bean will be using 5.56. So there is also, I think, no, the Mosin doesn't use 7.62 because it doesn't have the DLC. We'll see what we can do. We'll put Bean back, and I don't know if we have another service rifle in here. Doesn't look like it. Wait, we have a syringe rifle in. How would we not keep that? Rightio. I suppose we're gonna have to go see Cricket. Do we have anything we can sell? I mean, we could sell any one of these. Sort by value. We're never going to use the missile launcher. I feel like that's a liability. Fallout 4 is only single player. It's a lot of Bethesda games do have mods. You can mod in a multiplayer element if you wish, but the game as it is sold is only single player story based. It's like it has... Wait, why is the one without the dust cover worth more? We can sell all of these.
You'll be moving way too slow unless you lighten your load.
Where are you? Oh, good for me, McCready.
Hey.
You're carrying them all. You're carrying most of them.
Well?
Oopsie daisy.
Hey, over here.
Off we go. I should have checked my account, but we're only going to see Cricket. Or worst case, we'll have to go into Diamond City and have a look in there. Should have got a whiskey. I think a whiskey might have actually been able to carry all of this. It would have. A whiskey would have helped us carry. Do we have a bourbon? Bourbon and a wine together. Do not stack. Ooh, what a waste. The game I'm looking... Well, the game we're going to get at the end of the month is called Ready or Not. It is a spiritual... If you're familiar... It's an older series, but there's a series called SWAT 4. Or a series called SWAT, the most recent game of which was SWAT 4. And Ready or Not is more or less a spiritual successor to the SWAT franchise made by a different development team. They put the same amount of care into all of the same gameplay elements. You have team... It's also co-op. The older SWAT games weren't around at the time of online gameplay and co-op. In fact, I think SWAT 4 uses GameSpy, which is long dead gone. But I'm really looking forward to it. We've already picked up a couple of games. Really, we've been burning a fair bit of money on games. We picked up GTFO Christmas. What was the one we picked up before that? I swear there was another game we all picked up that was a bit expensive as well. And then it was mid-year last year we picked up Monster Hunter World. And a fair amount of that DLC. Although... No, yeah. Someone... I was gonna get the Iceborne DLC. Someone gifted it to me. Because apparently... They were sick of me not having the claw grab weapon. Do you have any bottles? I'm looking forward to Ready or Not. I do kind of want to stream it. There's conflict that I'm having though, which is that I don't know if my other friends are on board with being streamed live.
Defending Diamond City is nothing me, my boys, the wall, and a few turrets can't handle.
We'll see. I don't blame them if they don't want to be put on the stream. But I can mute Discord, so it's perfectly fine. I've accounted for it, just that it would be a bit weird me giving strats and strategy to myself and callouts. It would definitely be better if we could hear each other, or through the stream. If I do stream it, that would be the best case scenario.
Ammo, weapons, and messy death. I got it all.
Hey, Cricket.
Better buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass your enemies will.
I'll take a look, sure.
And there they are! Did your heart skip a beat too?
Alrighty. Do you have a service rifle? I'm sorry, assault rifle? What is this? Bethesda make the darndest things. It doesn't even have a barrel. Ugh. Cricket, you've got all the boring vanilla game stuff on you. Calibrated carbine. That is a service rifle, but it does come with a few mods. Not the worst thing in the world. The experimental M1 Garand. Is that a tiny little scope? And a silencer. The FN FAL Para. What is that magazine? She always seems to have a HKG3 on her. Not a bad... Ooh, hardened automatic. Hang on, let's sort by value. Spray and Pray is the most expensive thing she's got. Chambered in 5mm. If we go down to the bottom, let's see if we can't find anything. Just boxing gloves and lead pipes down here. We need something a little better than that. Snubnose 44. I have a Snubnose 40. I don't think I do. Not a bad little side pistol, honestly. I wonder how long it takes to reload, though. Good lord, suppressed, calibrated, powerful 45 grease gun. Suppressed? Is that is that what they're thinking a suppressor is? Don't know about that. We'll run with it. What does it say? Suppressed barrel. It really does think that's it. What a bizarre... Combat rifle. Yeah, okay. We'll ignore that one. $426 for the FNFAL. I do need to get myself one of these one day because it has so many modification options and I need to try and make a Type 1. I've not passed any of these service rifles, have I? Oh, carbine. I keep forgetting carbine can actually be the service rifle as well. I still don't think I passed any. So does that make the calibrated carbine possibly the cheapest service rifle I can buy? It really looks like that's the case. I'll live with it. We sold all of our Chinese weapons, and we're only paying 100 for a carbine. So live with it.
The roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
I don't know. Cricket is still here. We're gonna go home and we're gonna have a look, see what we can do with the new weapon. It's gonna be a lot of modifications, and we're probably gonna take the scope off. And we're gonna need a bit more food and water. Food, water, and alcohol before we follow Cricket anywhere, but I think she might just be going to Vault 81. Which could be fine. We could take a couple of bits of jet down to Vault 81 and see if we can't get some caps. And I set aside some fertilizer for that lady, so we could see if she's there as well. I miss Little Bean, but I need to level up so much to be able to put a rear sight on the gun. And the ammo count itself is a big motivator for switching off. We're gonna switch over. I wasn't honestly expecting to be forcing a purchase for another service rifle so early. They're super rare. I've never found service rifles in the wild, I don't think. So I'm happy to go to Cricket and buy one. Gets rid of all the Chinese assault rifles anyway, so win-win. They can only be scrapped for quite a little bit of money, but you can sell them for a fair bit. If you scrap them, you get like 2 springs, 2 gears, and the rest is wood and steel.
Everything outside the wall ain't safe. That's just how it is.
The question is, how big is going to be the magazine capacity? Because I don't know how much 7.62 weighs. And that conversion in and of itself might actually cost us a bit of resources. I think I've set aside the fertilizer, so that shouldn't be used in part of the crafting.
Hey, wait there.
Let's have a look.
Handy, aren't ya?
Let's have a look. Advanced upper receiver. We're going to need lower receiver. We want the 762 lower. We can't do much more than just the basic one. So we're going to have to hope that 762, the ammo, carries us most of the way. We do have pink hot rod paint. And we could craft it into Deadeye feels so strong, but I feel like every time your ADS time slows down, it could be a bit annoying. Still, it's only timed, and if you hold ADS, I don't think it keeps happening, and it does have a cooldown as well. I wouldn't even mind getting Assassins, 50% more damage against humans, because a lot of the time, you just end up dealing with Raiders. It genuinely seems to be a lot of... We're gonna do it. We're gonna put 50% more against humans. 3 gold, 1 crystal, 2 nuclear material, and 5 effect chips. That's expensive. The price is right there. I don't know why I didn't read that. What is the crystal? That's so rare. Okay, well... There we go. Effect chip. Crystal, we have 33 crystals. That is so expensive. That's fine. It's worth it. No sticker. The 762 advanced upper receiver does superior damage. The marksman upper receiver, we can't put rear sights on it. We can actually attach a flip sight, but it doesn't give us any zoom. If we really want to have sights, we're going to have to use the regular stuff. Where is the scope, by the way? Where is the scope, by the way? Hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Burb Empire. I'm struggling here. This has a scope and I don't know how to get rid of it. Calibrated is better, crit shot. No, thank you. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how. I feel like I gloss over some things. No, I genuinely do appreciate it. I haven't even checked today. Have the emotes been approved? No. There's still only the one emote, and it's a bits emote. All of them are still waiting on approval. I don't know how long that takes, but I'm starting to feel a little bad. I mean, I don't know what else I could do. I put the emotes up as soon as I possibly could. But I do appreciate it. I'm trying to make like a... I feel like a lot of people have spiels, like when you subscribe, it's like, welcome to the... Oh, Tuna! Tuna Pickle has welcome to the Tuna fam. I don't have anything like that. I'm trying to wing it a bit with welcome to the Bird Empire. Because I've renamed all the tiers, I think, as Burb Citizen, Burb Noble, and Emissary, I think, are the 3 tiers, and I'm trying to theme it around that sort of thing. So... Bad because they didn't... No, I feel bad because I can't give you emotes. I really want to have stuff that people can enjoy. I want stuff people can sub for. I feel really weird just having money for being here streaming. Because, to me, this is just what I normally do anyway. Even if that's not why you sub, I would love to have things people get in return. Would infinitely prefer it to be that way. But I do apologize. I don't mean to gloss over it. I really do appreciate it. I'm still trying to find that fine line between welcome to the Burp Empire and then just not ignoring it from that point on. Because it isn't a small thing to me. This is massive, honestly. We could go with a light frame, but that does reduce the damage. Hardened is 12 weight. I don't know how much Bean weighs. Love owls. One day if you get a chance, you show an owl collection. That would be interesting. I haven't even got to the point of thinking about things like Discords and all that sort of stuff. Like, most of my Discords are just private friend stuff. Small little things between friends. But, I suppose I maybe should think about something like that. I don't feel like... I mean, it's just to have it there, right? And then people can share stuff. They can post things and they can go, look in the Discord, and I can actually see. That would be cool. That part of the community aspect would be cool, even if I don't feel like I have a community, so to say. But I am struggling here. I don't... How much does... Okay, we're gonna drop out here.
Always was a little jealous.
Hang on. Bean is still in our inventory. Bean does 32. Calibrated Carbine does 49, plus an extra 50 against humans, bear in mind, so we're doing an extra chunk against humans as well. Still don't know how to remove the scope. If I can't get rid of that scope, this could be a dead... I mean, of course, I could always just go with the... We don't have anything. Standard upper, I can attach. Don't need that. Still no option for the scope, though. Marksman makeshift, short wooden, short polymer, long wooden, long polymer. Superior range and sighted accuracy, better recoil, reduced weight. Superior recoil and tip fire. Combat barrel. Superior recoil. We're gonna go with long polymer. I think we're just gonna make a big old chunky service rifle here. Full polymer stock. Little Bean has the combat stock. I don't think it's unfolded. Can you solo one of those infamous death claws? I wouldn't dare try soloing it. Last time Jane ran into a death claw, I had a bit of a meta reaction where I was just like, I see a death claw, I'm running the fuck away. Jane has never seen one to my knowledge, the character. So I'm kind of trying to write that incident off as fight or flight kicked in, because they are intimidating to see. I would definitely need armor piercing or explosives to deal with anything like a deathclaw. And that's half the reason Big Bean is being developed right now. We're building Big Bean because I really do need something that punches a bit harder through armor. I suck at fighting robots because they have such high armor stats. And I suck at fighting things like Deathclaws and even sometimes super mutants because that super mutants are chunky enough already. If super mutants have even a slight bit of armor, you end up burning through a bit of ammo to get them down. So having armor piercing would be super, super nice. We're gonna stick with the full polymer stock. We don't have any ability. Gun nut rank 4 for any of this stuff. Muzzle brake, exceptional recoil, better per shot recoil, inferior range. What is the range? Not negligible. Compensator isn't terrible either. We'll just keep that on. But I sincerely have no idea how to get rid of that scope. I could always craft a marksman upper. It's so expensive, but we'll do it. And that's going to get rid of it, right? And there you go. Now I have the scope option on the marksman. For some reason. Yeah, okay, that's all we need, right? We have the advanced upper, which is superior damage. And the lower is going to be the 7.62. That takes away the scope option. The problem I was having was the fact it had a scope, I suppose, but... Sad we can't remove it and keep it for later. Just sort of had to whisk it away with a quick switch away and back again. I would eventually like to get gun nut 4.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Problem is, the marksman stuff is attached to a magazine. Marksman attachments magazine is an item you physically have to find and pick up. So we are a little out of luck. Let's have a look. What have we done? It's about the same as a little bean, but with a ring sight on the rear. Terrible. What's the magazine capacity? Is it just the 30? Just a 30, so we would need 90 rounds for 2 spare mags. That's gonna disappear pretty quick too. It's gonna disappear super, super quick. Dodgy little shooting range. That, I would really love it to zoom more, but we're gonna have to find those marksman magazines to do any of that. Does have a fair bit of kick. Are there bullet holes in these now? There wasn't bullet holes on that before. Nice. Got a bit of a kick, but I'm hoping the extra damage makes up for it. We need 90 rounds, or we could go super overkill, go 120. 3 extra mags, make it our mainstay. A little bean is going to be put away. Oh, we didn't sell the rocket launcher. Oopsie daisy. Big bean it is. Oh! Yeah, okay, now there's a scope. Now you'll let me pick the scope. Yeah, that would have been nice if you let me do that to get rid of the other one. A reflex sight would be super nice. We're gonna put a reflex sight on. Compensator. We're fine with all of this. And the assassin's thing, I think, is definitely gonna help us out in the long run. We can tweak it a little later, but I'm very happy with that as it is, actually. Now we need to add it to Big Bean. Being added to the list. 3 spare mags. A bit of a red dot would be nice if we could customize it. Actually, I didn't even check, can we? Doesn't look like we can customize the side. That's fine. The red dot is perfectly fine. Cricket is likely long gone. We still need some food and water before we head off, and a couple of bit more bottles of whiskey, I think. Only thing I know about Fallout was from when playing Fallout Shelter, which was launched together with Fallout 4. Yes, it was the 2014 or 15 E3. They just launched Fallout Shelter at E3. I sunk a bit of hours into it. I didn't mind Fallout Shelter, but it definitely was one of those games where it felt like you'd kind of do everything within the first 5 hours, and then you're just playing more of the same game. I mean, you could argue that for most things, but it would have been nice if more things changed and developed instead of just grinding for caps, buying more spaces, and having the same rates. The only thing that changed was your gear needed to be better or you would lose more. But wasn't the worst. I didn't hate Fallout Shelter. I still have it. I still have all my save data too. I could always go back and play a little bit. We are going to take six bottles of water. We have 3 mutt steak. Do I take my noodle cups? We're going to take a noodle cup. What is... That's perfectly fine. Back then, I felt that Fallout 4 was too pricey, then spent like $80 on lunchboxes in Fallout Shelter eventually, so... I forget Fallout has... Fallout Shelter, I genuinely sometimes forget that has any of the microtransactions in it. We have... dirty water, that's gonna go away. Seven purified. We're pretty set. I feel like we are kind of set. We could do with a bit more food, maybe. Today a vodka kind of day. 3 bottles of vodka should do us plenty fine. It's a baked bloat flour. Rad resist. Take 4 of those. And I think we're off. We have some mods we can put away. I think we're set. We're actually all set to go. Now, the question is where we were going, because I hadn't exactly thought that through. We got back from Good Neighbor. Last time we were streaming, we got back from Good Neighbor. We went there and cleared out of the warehouses, and that was kind of it, really.
Hey, come on.
This is a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Used to work with the gun runners. If you used to work with the gunners, where's all your awesome connections, good armor, and decent weapons? What am I getting stuck on the dog? That would have been so good. McCready charged us to be our friend. I was like, hey, you want to join? And he was like, for 200 caps. Like the mercenaries. It says the mercenary. But it would have been nice if the price came with a lot of his old friends, a couple of connections, and maybe a merchant or 2 that he could get us in touch with. I don't even know what his perk is. Let's have a look. What is McCready's perk? We don't earn it until we talk with him later. Got it. Cricket's probably moved on without us. I wonder... Oh, we didn't didn't grab any jet. We could have grabbed some jet and followed her to Vault 81 if that's where she went. If she's not there, we'll probably have to decide where to go next, I think. Speak of the devil.
Everyone wants a piece of what I got.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
Off we go.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
If we are going to vote 81,
job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Too many miles on the road. At least
out of the
pay is
way, you
terrible.
lot. If we are going to vote 81,
I got so many flavors of mayhem.
I should go and get that fertilizer. Spot, what are you doing? Looks like they're going to 81, so we're going to have a jog back home. We're going to see if we can grab that fertilizer. This is. Fallout 4 was the one where you could build shelters. Jog, where is that fertilizer, Piper?
First rule of the city. Eyes up, weapons out.
So this place I have here is actually part of that. I have built some of it. I have kept some that came with the place. F for fertilizer. Where have I put my fertilizer? Is that fine? Does that count? I need bags of fertilizer. Oh, maybe that's what it is. B. Bags of fertilizer. So all of the furniture you see me place is stuff that I have placed. This bed, the light globe, and the wiring, which you can't see the wiring, but there is wiring over to a generator in the corner. Bag of fertilizer. There we go.
Point of picking up that
Anyone
junk.
could figure out a good use for it.
Are you two ever gonna shut up? My scavenging keeps both of you fed. Your smart-ass comments is just gonna get you less rations. Making you wanna get the game. Again, the sales pitch is if you don't mind modding and you don't mind just exploring because it's not story-driven. What I'm doing is actually a fairly modded version. I do have the mod list in the commands to give you... It's just a dot point. It was easier to put it in a Google Docs than it was to put it in the bot directly. But what I'm playing is a fairly modded version. So a lot of the weapons you see, including my CZ75 here, it's all modded. The service rifle, this is modded. A lot of my stuff isn't part of the vanilla game. So if this is going to be treated like a sales pitch, bear in mind that I have spent some time putting mods onto this to get it how I want it. If you get the game, you'll ask for help. Honestly, I've been thinking if I get some spare time, I might elaborate more on the mod list. At the moment, it's nothing but dot points. It just tells you what mods I have. But I suppose the good thing about Bethesda games is they are fairly plug and play. But I could still go through and explain what my settings are, what I've configured them to, and what order I've got them in. I can definitely do more than just list the mods you need to download. I probably should have checked that the road over there wasn't occupied. Looks like we're fine. Looks like we are fine. is a part of me, and this is the weird thing though. For me, playing Fallout 76 is unappealing. Playing my modded Fallout 4 partner, it crashed. There we go. Fuck! Okay, if you want a reason not to buy the game, there's a good reason not to buy the game. Oh boy, that's the whole day gone because we're running survival. The whole day gone because we're running survival. Isn't that fun? What a joke. There's a good sales pitch for not buying the game. It's made by Bethesda and it's kind of buggy. The mods don't help. That's a fair thing too. Mods are a liability. The more modding you do, the more likely it is to crash. So that whole thing where we bought the service rifle and modified it and made Big Bean, that's gone. It's fine. We'll treat the day a bit more naturally. Cricket seems to go down to about 81 at around midday. So what we can do instead, we'll wait to get the service rifle until the trip home. That way we're not burying so much time every save, modifying a weapon. Pardon me. What we'll do instead, we're just going to take our regular loadout and all of our regular old guns. We're going to have Little Bean and everything else. And we'll just go and follow her and make some trades. We do need to go down to Diamond City anyway, so we'll spend the morning in Diamond City. Then when Cricket leaves at about midday, we'll follow her down to 81 and we'll take some jet with us so we can make some sales there, because I don't really think that's that cheating. Look, okay, Bethesda can't offer you caps for a mission in-game and go, oh, that's cheating. That's a very good deal for the player. It's like, yeah, don't put the cap price so high then. If Bethesda want to pay me 75 caps for a single shot of jet, I'm just gonna make a crap ton of jet and start selling it at about 81. Jane Jackrabbit did not expect to become a chem peddler, but when she heard 100 caps per jet, she was like, oh, see. It's all good. It's part of the package.
Here than I like.
Oh, well, then get a gun. We have 13 jet, and bear in mind this is 75 caps each. We're going to take 4 with us. We're going to have to take all this food with us too. We're going to take 4 bloatfly. Do we take the cram? Why not? Take all of the old world food and the 3 mutt chops and the 2 noodle cups. Oh, and the water. I noticed we took 4 last time and we had 7, so we're going to take 2. And that should give us 5. Righty-o. We're back with Little Bean. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. We just have to not crash. That's the only downside to playing modded survival. If the game does crash, it's as good as dying. It's as good as just game over. Which is kind of sad. Oh, we only had the 1 purified water. All purified will be fine. We're gonna go guzzle some from the tap over here. And then I suppose the question is, do we still take the handmade rifles with us and sell them to Cricket? Why? We'll take them with us. We'll make the trade later though on the way back. What we should be doing is looking to make some sales anyway at Diamond City. The missile launcher we're never going to use. Pipe pistol, why would we keep it? 9 submachine guns. Get rid of the odd one out, I suppose. Do we really need 9?
If you want to carry all that stuff, at least let me carry some of it for you.
Hey.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Then don't offer. Dog, your turn. I know you don't have a lot of carry weight, but every little bit helps, boy. That's it. You can take one gun. That's actually it. You can take one gun. How much does this weigh? Can you do 2 submachine guns? No. Holy cow, dog meat. Alright, you're not making this easy. What if we just store this all for later?
Hey.
Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business.
What if we just take this all for later?
Heads up.
It's very intimidating. I pressed the wrong button. Alright. We're gonna put this all in my trading chest over here. And when Cricket gets back, we're gonna pass by my house and pick it all up then. How's my Steam library like? Way too expensive. Way too expensive. %60 unplayed as well. Want a mod where NPCs activate doors twice. One to open and then a timer to activate it where they close behind them. Come on, dog meat.
Heads up. Come on.
It's in... There's 4 digits involved, yes. It's definitely way larger than it probably has any right to be. I will say though, I went and checked on the actual real world price. Valve lets you know how much money you've spent on their system. And I checked my real world price. I'm happy to say I average 50% off. It's not the kind of noise you want to hear down the road. I've bought some games dirt cheap, but it is always going to be the seasonal games like Ready or Not that we're buying sort of brand new. GTFO, sort of brand new. Monster Hunter World, expensive no matter when you buy it. Those are the games that actually jack up my percentage discount average. I feel like I'm pretty decent at bargain hunting. Don't have any super weapons, just have regular weapons, please.
Feeling eyes on my back.
McCready, are you gonna compete? Are you gonna help? Where are my bullets going? Why? Okay, was that just me? Was I not doing any damage? I emptied 2 mags into a super mutant. Did I just not do damage? Okay, we're doing that again. I don't know if that was bugged. Why would... We are still on the same difficulty, right? Survival, yes. Survival actions. AO difficulty, all damage effects and chance to encounter the... Okay, blah blah blah, what? All difficulty levels affect damage and the chance to encounter legendary enemies. Survival adds additional challenges such as no fast travel, saving only when you sleep. See the survival entry in help for more details. Is the struggle of this world merely a pleasant game for you? Do you long for a more brutal take on a life lived post-apocalypse? You answered yes and yes, and survival difficulty is for you. Survival appends many of the rules of life in the Commonwealth for maximum challenge. Survival basics, saving, staying healthy. Lethality. You now deal, but also take more damage. You can increase the damage you deal even further with adrenaline. See the survival, combat, and adrenaline entry. That's good to know. Adrenaline is a positive buff. Fast travel, inventory management, adrenaline. Compass, be sure to keep your eyes peeled and enemies will no longer appear on your compass. I never noticed that. That's kind of neat. In survival, both you and your foes are deadlier than ever, so don't expect to survive more than a few hits from most enemies. Good armor, reliable cover, and tactical thinking are critical. Use your openings wisely to make the most of your own increased damage. Rest, wellness, and fatigue. Fatigue mostly comes from being tired, but both hunger and thirst also affect it. Oh, this is just fatigue, not the debuff, this is fatigue, just generally speaking. I do need to figure out what fatigue is. Here we go. Fatigue, the debuff. You need to sleep more frequently. Lethargy just tells me... That just tells me you need to... Your AP generates slower. I want to know how to cure it. Insomnia, you get less sleep than desired. That's interesting. Parasites, have to eat more. Weakness. Infection is the one you don't want. That's just periodic damage. Herbal remedies which can be crafted at a chem station, purchased from vendors and doctors, and found in various containers lower your chances of developing a particular illness. Suppressed immunity. Items that cleanse your body of rats come at the cost of making you tired and temporarily damaging your immunity system, leaving you more vulnerable to illness than usual. Well, nothing there I really didn't know, but it is good to actually know. What was the one at the top that was good to know? Adrenaline. Adrenaline's a positive buff, because I've been wondering that for a while. Oopsie daisy. Well, all the prep work has to happen again.
I thought a reporter could consider themselves
Thankfully, we're cutting a bit out of the prep work now. It's just four bloat flies, old world, 2 noodle cups, 3 mutt chops, and 4 purified water.
Me?
That's the whole lot.
I'm very successful.
That's all the prep work is now. We're not worrying about the guns. We're gonna try again, because if that is bugged, then something has gone wrong and I might have to redeploy my mods. Because we went through all 3 mags. They are still there. I don't want to know what's shooting that weapon because super mutants don't often have... They either have tiny little wooden boards and they whack you over the head with the wooden board, or they just have missile launchers and mini nukes. Or the suiciders run at you and just explode. We're gonna take my super kitted out hunting rifle. Oh, was that Children of the Atom? Children of the Atom versus super mutants? You have to be joking. That's a human. That's a gunner. That's a gunner. I realized way too late. I pulled the trigger on the wrong man. That is the last sort of person you want to see that you pull the trigger on. The name Gunner Private pops up and you just realize you're dead. Not to mention, it seemed like he had an explosive weapon. Okay. Here's the blessing and the curse that is survival. You can't save cheat. There's no save scumming in survival. You just
It's hidden forever.
you just get to reload from the same place you last slept. Do we even take the food, really? Like, we're gonna come back anyway. Let's take the cram and the fancy lad cakes and the 3 mutt chops. We don't need all of that other garbage. Because if we're just gonna get blown away by super mutants and gunners,
Hey, come on.
I think we don't need to worry so much about what we're taking with us. Take 3, take 4. Let's head off into the abyss once more. We could always go down... If we go to the north, we get a much more open approach to the fight, but we have much less cover. We're gonna stick to the south. The only thing that killed us was the car behind us exploding. Is that a Chinese assault rifle? Super mutants do have Chinese assault rifles. Is it gunners versus super mutants then? Oh my lord, what is that thing that's shooting so much ammo? Okay, I feel like I'm definitely in over my head here. This thing is a liability. We're staying away from it next time. Even being here, I think, might be a bit dangerous. Good for the car. Thankfully, Mr. Turn Around and one-shot us isn't seemingly nearby this time. We are going to probably be in over our heads, but I have to give this a go because this is free loot. Who won? Gunners probably have the upper hand on the super mutants here.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
You have a 308? I didn't actually see what weapon she had.
Could have sworn.
She's down.
Safety off. I think we have...
Okay, we have Radex, but that's gonna make us a little thirsty. It's a gunner with a... Wait, it's a gunner with a... She's running a... Hey, 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 hey. Bastard. Down. A gunner with a Children of the Atom plasma rifle, or whatever they're called. What are they? Photon? Gamma ray. It's a gamma ray. Is there any more? That was reasonably clean. We actually took out the private pretty simply. I'm okay with that. The private didn't have a lot of armor. The last private I ran into was running super heavy armor, and that was a pain in the ass to actually take him out. It might have also been the range stat being... I don't have a lot of range on these weapons. They mostly cap out at 200. Alright, the Radaway was a bit useless, but precautionary rather than useful is always better than not used and needed, I suppose. My cup of tea is all gone. Alrighty. Not many of them left. Which makes me wonder. Who are you?
Shh. I swear I heard something.
Missed. God, that is so hard. That's an actual chart of Adam. Okay. Oh, McCready, I like your gun. Actual Child of Adam. Did the gunner pick up a Child of Adam gun? Like, genuinely, did the gunner pick that up? Right, we're clean. What did he have? Besides the gamma gun. Gunners are good loot. Gunners are really good loot. Lightweight shattered combat armor, 86 caps, and a suppressed Winchester.
We're splitting all that, right?
Hi.
I feed you. Wait, what? What are your thoughts on our relationship?
Your thoughts?
Axe to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them.
I guess I just obligatory click
How
the
do you feel
relationship
about us?
button.
I think we'd get along better if you started listening to me once in a while.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
I've got to be honest with you. I feel more comfortable with a rocky ceiling above my head.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Hey.
Okay. Now the actual reason. You just want to give me a free FNFAL? Oh, that's so kind of you, McCready. That's probably why you kick so much ass, but that's so kind of you. Thank you for the FNFAL. Oh, that's so nice. I can't believe. His. I'm curious what he pulls out. If he starts generating FNFALs, probably a little dodgy, but
What's up?
gonna harness. Let's go find out what the other lot had. Because, I mean, yes, I do have crops. I do run a small little outpost and they do live with me. It's fair to mention that just in lack of a better phrasing for it, I do technically feed them. Both Piper and McCready. 60 caps. Honestly, these aren't bad.
Hey.
You're gonna carry the armor dog meat? We had one more. We should case the whole joint. We had a child of Adam was further up ahead. But they were definitely fighting before we got here, so we should case the joint and see what the other... See what other stuff has been left in their wake. Child of Adam? 12 caps. Dandy boy apples. Children of Adam in this game seem very confused. Like the... Oh, we had a disconnect. Welcome back to the chat room. I love that. An hour in every time, without fail, OBS likes to just forget what it's doing and go, oh, we're streaming? Right, we're streaming. OBS catches up and it's like, yeah, we're streaming. I'll reconnect you to the stream. Ooh, why did you disconnect me in the first place, OBS? Everyone would like to know. Okay, well, welcome back. I'm back. Other people might not be back. But... No, I don't want the stupid armor. Take it back. Fog just set in. I don't like it. Children of Adam do genuinely seem confused though. They used to bask in the radiation. They used to wallow in pools of radiated water and drink directly from nuclear bombs surrounded by water. Okay, the fog is... Thought the fog was a little indicative of something. So... Welcome to the biggest overhaul I have made into the game. One of the best mods I think I've ever added. 2287 gas masks of the wasteland. Forces you to need a gas mask to survive a lot of regular everyday weather events, such as rain. You can mod it so the gas masks are actually 24/7 above ground, just like in Metro. Or you can have it, well, like I have, where it's any sort of weather event requires you to have... Jesus, McCready. What weapon have you pulled out now? You got a hunting rifle?
Heads up.
Commonwealth Savings Bank of McCready, open for business.
Do you just have that? No. Okay, the hunting rifle is your weapon I can't take. not a bad bit of loot. If it was a bit of dangerous game.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
Fuck. Greedy, you're a Chad, but holy hell. Where are they? Are they not pushing? Good lord, I'm scared to even be in that line of sight. Where are they? Is McCready my BF? No! He charged us bloody 200 caps to be here. Fuck. Is McCready down? No. Little Bean, you're up. Shit. This is why I don't like gunners! Sprint, you fool! Sprint! Oh my god, McCready literally one-man armied that. I just kept running away. Holy shit. There is destructible environments. Look at that. These fell off. Okay. Fallout 4 has some destructible environments. What? I was not expecting that. Okay. Hunting rifle back out. Why do they gotta always come so close to my home? Oh. We found McCready in Good Neighbor. I thought he was 200 caps, basically as a goodwill thing, but then he just said, alright, where are we going? And I didn't realize that I was buying a companion. Dirty filter, light bulb, the M1 Garand, a good mask. Another good mask, another good mask. She's been looting. Goddamn. Gonna scab.
Right?
Yes, we are.
What do you want?
You're carrying half this shit home, McCready.
What you got?
You can take the Garands and the 2 gamma guns and the armor. Holy cow. Oh, there goes my filter. My filter's fogging up. Alright. We should have a spare filter, right? Oh, we would have just picked one up off of her. Her old filter. Ugh. I suppose that, you know, I say her old filter. But fair game. I use a lot of dirty filters. Makes sense that they probably are all just used by other people previously. Still foggy. Filter should clean up soon. Rightio. Holy shit. What is that? Flashing. What is the flashing? Is that lightning? Am I in trouble? I feel a little nervous now. I've never had lightning hit that close to home. We should be fine. The buildings are protecting us.
Look alive. Wait there.
Alright, dog meat. We have our haul. Where's your... Let me... That is not the button I meant to press. Still parched. Happily hydrated. Oh, we're going blurry again? Is our filter already dying?
Look alive.
Our filter might already be dying. Let me grab all of that off of you. Our filter is going bad already? Really? Or are we just injured? I'm gonna change it. I don't like... I don't like guesswork. We're just gonna change it. New filter. That was a very short-lived filter, but we did just pick it up of a corpse, so... Alright. Wait for the blur to go away, and we should be good, right? When the mask gets foggy like that, you know the filter's about to go. Unfortunately, the coughing is just because I'm using dirty filters. It's still going blurry. What's going on? No? Okay. I think we're fine. The mask isn't going foggy anymore, so... Radio. Let's put... This is good armor. I want to actually start... I want to start going through some of the armor I have and... We'll see if we can't scrap some of it. Now, we're moving all of these over to
Come
the...
on. You need to carry something before you cripple yourself.
Piper, where's your damn suit?
Made it another day in the Commonwealth. Lucky us.
Where's your damn suit, Piper? We're... Never mind. Never mind. Missile launcher and the FNFAL parrot. McCready, where's all your stuff? What are we selling out of it? Yaman Garan, suppressed 3 gamma guns. Smash with goggles. Oh yeah, you're probably wearing that, weren't you? Now you're not.
Is it?
It's fine. We're gonna keep the Yaman Garant. Piper. You're hiding in the corn. I know you're hiding in the corn.
Most folks are
Alright, we're gonna take the corn.
All you gotta do is offer.
Piper.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
Where's your suit? Where's your captain's hat and your suit? That's better. We are orderly at this place. I need to make sure I dump all these other guns before I edit the FNFAL. Do we have the gamma lasers in here? Where am I keeping all the gamma stuff? Gamma gun? Alright, and we are still over encumbered, so what else do we have? Got 4 shotgun shells. And so much. Wow. 28. That gives us 20. We need 8 more of the 38. And we're set. Pistols are loaded. Why is my mask still going foggy? Am I burning through quick filters? Okay, I might actually need to check my settings. Alright, we'll refill little bean. There we go. I don't have to check my settings. Do I have True Storms config? Wicked business. Where do I keep my gas mask holotape? Let's check. Enter play. Let's actually find out what my settings are. Change the climate to constant dust storms. No. None. Hang on, wait. Light dust storm addition, further view distance and lighter overall effects. Heavy constant dust storms. I don't want constant dust storms. Yeah, we're gonna go none. I think there's another one that modifies. I think there's another mod that modifies dust storms into the game. Gameplay. Radiation. Radiation modes. Precipitation. Any precipitation, so any weather event. Radiation weather only is only rat storms, dust storms, and snow. Normal radiation is sustained throughout all weather types. That is 24/7 or no radiation. So precipitation only is fine. Main menu, gameplay. Radiation potency. Thresholds are not exact. These menus allow you to customize the radiation thresholds at different profiles. Okay. Rat storm, dust, and snow radiation. Cloudy would be nice. This is part of the Gasmaster the Wasteland mod. So I'm just making sure. I'm going to check my timers in a second because I have a hunch my timers might have been reset. Cloudy radiation 17. That's fine. And then pleasant. Set to 7. Right, I think that's that. And then we go back to main menu. Gameplay, filters, duration. What do I have them to? 20 minutes is probably fine. We'll pick 20. And we'll go with that. I think... Screen effects. Image space options. Glass vignette. Low filter effect. Blinking, no blinking. I'll give that a go. Why not? There we go. We've set everything back with 20 because I burnt through 3 filters. I don't actually know if I just got unlucky or if I've actually burnt through 3 filters. It is likely I might have actually just burnt through 3 filters because there's a variance to it. Whenever you use a dirty gas mask filter, there is a bit of variance to the timer. If 20 minutes is a clean filter, then a dirty filter can be 10 and down to 2. Which might have just been my luck, so we will reset it and make sure that it's actually correct though. No point burning through that many filters that quickly. I honestly wouldn't mind setting it to 12 or 10, because that's still a fair amount of time. That puts me more in the ballpark of needing to replace a filter during combat, which is definitely a huge risk because you can't fire your weapon. We'll save once we get back with Cricket. I'm going to go see Cricket. What would actually be nice is if there was save on travel, which you can't fast travel, so save on travel wouldn't work there. But if I could have a save on travel, and then it would be, I think it's indoors and outdoors. Is the autosave trigger for travel as well? But I suppose that defeats the whole purpose then, because if I can elect to save the game at any point without a bed, it defeats the whole purpose of the save mechanic where you have to sleep. Because then I would just go inside a house. Or if I could mod it so that autosaves only at major settlements. Hey, there you go. So it has to be Diamond City or otherwise. Because the thing I would be looking to avoid with that mod is that when you sleep for an hour, you develop sleeping problems, and then you have to work through the sleeping problems. It's still technically something you can do. Sleeping for an hour is better than not. You are correct. I'm talking myself into sleeping at the moment. I think sleeping for an hour might be okay. We should still catch up with cricket on the way to Vault 81. In the game. That's the save mechanic. Survival mode in Fallout 4, you have to sleep to save. So the save mechanic is you sleep. You can only sleep for an hour minimum, but that does put you at risk of developing either insomnia or lethargy. You can either become more tired or less tired. I'm pretty sure from memory insomnia is just not sleeping. You develop it. If you keep getting the fatigue debuff, pretty sure you develop insomnia. If you sleep short bursts, you develop lethargy, which is you need to sleep more. But not saving is a worse risk, right? I'd rather save and have to deal with lethargy than I would not saving and having to redo all of this. Okay. What else do we have? A parabellum. Oh, we gotta have a look at this. We're gonna put it in our chest. We're gonna look at it later. You've made me nervous now. I want to sleep. I don't want to risk losing. The FNFAL is something I've been pining for hundreds of hours on this save. Since I modded it in, it's one of the most expensive and hard to find guns in the game. And McCready here just went and picked one up off a gunner. So we are going to cheese an hour's sleep just to save. Because we do still need, that's the other thing too, like you can't mess up your daily routine. Cricket's only at Diamond City for a certain amount of time. So if you want to run into cricket, you can't sleep for 6 hours. You do have to sleep for just a tiny little nap. But then you risk lethargy and everything else, so... Let's have a look at this FNFAL though. 200 caps, definitely well worth. I 100% agree. That lightning doesn't sound too friendly. Are we fine?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Piper, where's your suit? Piper? Where's your suit? Piper, get out of the corn. Where's your suit? Get out of the corn. Get out of the corn.
What's the angle here?
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Where's your suit, lady? Holy cow. Why do you have so many gas masks? That's better. I need to look. Okay.
Heading my way?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
I'm taking this off you. I'm taking your old outfit away. We're gonna block this in a chest. You can have it back later. We need another thing here. Is it furniture? Containers. Need a tiny little chest. I'm gonna put your suit in this chest and you can have it back later, okay? We already have a suitcase. I don't think we can get another one. That did flash blue. That did flash blue. Can we actually get another suitcase here? There's no way I can finagle that in there. What about on the chair? Just companion outfits on the chair. Do we have anything else? We do have another duffel bag we can use somewhere. I could just be crass and fold it into a little cooling bag. We'll try the suitcase, but it's so nice if objects could just clip into each other. Objects in this game need no clip. You know what, Piper? Your stuff can go upstairs with the chem lab. Because we're forcing them to wear suits because it's fashionable. Should know to wear the suit. Oh, okay, well, enter to build. We're gonna move this, place this here. Like so. Can we put this back on top? Not. Okay, we're gonna have to finagle this a little bit. Let's find out how much finagling is involved. Apparently that just can't collide. Suitcase does not like it at all. Even if we have it sideways? Not even if we have it sideways? Is that not available? Not even if we have it sideways. Damn. Can we put the suitcase on top then? I'll take the suitcase on top. I won't complain about that at all. No? Oh, we can. We can. There's a perfect pixel there somewhere. Come on. Just hanging over the edge a little. There we go. Alright. Piper. Putting a suit in here. Worst case scenario, you somehow manage to generate more red leather trench coats and we just have an infinite supply. Best case scenario, you stop changing out of your damn suit. I'm the only one here that's meant to look like a wastrel. I hire respect.
Hey.
Well?
Same with you, McCready. Your uniform is now in a timeout. You can keep the hat. I'm allowing you to keep the hat. Why do they keep doing this? It's only been today. They've been changing back into their clothes. I suppose the road leather... He came with road leathers, so we'll put that in here too. No more original outfit. You can keep the hat. That's the only thing I'm letting you keep. I'll find you a cleaner suit one day, but stop using your actual outfit, please. Ah. Ah! My right arm! Is that my right arm? My right arm? My right leg? My right arm? I have two right arms. That's my old right arm, right? My right leg? Left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg? Okay. Okay. I forgot I had the other one in there. So we'll put that back on. And I think we're good. We slept. And then we fixed everyone's outfits. Hey, change back. I'm going to be so annoyed. Technically, I don't know if the AI will go and get their suit out of the chest. There might be a small chance they actually just climb up there and do that.
Hey, moving out.
Dog meat. We are going. I want to, okay, if I'm going to mod anything else, I would love to mod in the ability to wear my own suit with armor over the top. Because then I could give these guys armor too. For some reason, Bethesda makes you pick between good armor or good clothes. And you can't have both. Is McCready coming? McCready's going the long way. See if Cricket's down here. She has the service rifle. So we do need to run into Cricket to get the service rifle. We have a fair bit to sell. We do have all that armor, but I do want to go through that armor actually myself rather than sell it. I didn't do an ammo count, did I? How are we doing for ammo? Pistol is still fine. There's Cricket already. Well, we're gonna head back and grab all this stuff from McCready. We're gonna take it to Cricket and we'll sell it. And we'll grab the jet too, because she's going to Vault 81 today. We can make a trade while we're there. Alright, ammo count we're fine, and I think I even got my... Oh, we'll refresh the mag here. Throw away that perfectly good bullet, we didn't need it anyway. Who needs actual bullets? The animation for the hunting rifle? Animation for the hunting rifle pulls the bolt back every time you fire. So when you fire, the hunting rifle discharges the casing anyway. Reloading, for some reason, gets rid of whatever round you had in the chamber. Just a minor thing. I don't suppose a lot of people would really know how that works, but... Dog meat.
Hey, hold position.
You're not going anywhere. Dog meat.
Heads up.
Sit. Sit. I'll take stay, but... It's McCready, by the way. Get your ass down here. Where the hell did you go?
Hey, over here.
Need something?
Yeah, you're carrying all of these rifles.
What crap are you going
Heads
to
up.
carry?
Crap, you used to be a gunner. You should appreciate all of this, okay? 3 handmade rifles. A missile launcher you can't carry. That's fine. Is the missile launcher heavier? If the missile launcher is heavier, we should actually give him the missile launcher. We're gonna take 16, 21. There you go. Don't think you're getting away with it either, dog. How much am I carrying with that gun? We're still fine. We can carry another 20s too. 22 or 27? I'm gonna go down and sell some jet too. Take 5 jet. That's a lot of money. That's like 428 caps. And that's about it. I don't think we're selling anything else other than the handmade rifles, so...
Hey, on me.
Now we can get Dogmeat to follow us. And we can catch up with Cricket on the other side of my camp. Cricket! Are you not going to Vault 81? Where are you going, Cricket? Where? This is new. Where are you going? What have I got myself into? Have I finally found the extra path you take? There's 3 routes. Cricket has 3 routes. I've never found her going north before, but I swear she has a pathway north. If we can follow her north, that would be so cool. Because that's the only route I've never seen her take is north. Alright, let's go. This is going to be very disappointing if she just circles around to Vault 81. We're just going to Vault 81 the long way. I do this trip every Tuesday because it's fun. Yeah, thanks, Cricket. We'll find out though, because this road does go somewhere else. So if she's going north, even northwest, we're definitely going to find out where that is. South is suicide. I can't believe Cricket goes south every week. I tried following her south once, and we just got swamped out by super mutants, gunners, and even a couple of raiders. It was just a random raider camp, the gunners and the raiders were fighting, the super mutants were joining in, and someone was throwing mini nukes all over the place as well. It's a whole camp with turrets going off, shooting everyone. It was actually a war zone down south last time we went there. But we will eventually start having to make our way south one day. We just kind of need to better equip ourselves out, because an open gunfight like that is just suicide if you can't hide behind cover. You need a lot of supplies, and you're going to need a lot of food and water, because if you have to ever cram a med, if you ever have to use a stim pack or a rat-away, you're just going to have you're not going to have a fun day. We finally found the path to the northwest. I'm so excited. Alright. We're outside of city limits now though, so guns at the ready. And we're actually on our mercenary job now. This is new. I was not expecting this. I'm so glad we saved, because I didn't realize we were going to be following Cricket. We could sell some of the Chinese rifles and just get the weight off our hands too. No reason to carry the Chinese rifles around for the whole trip. And it's probably better to do that now rather than later. So. No! Cricket! That's Vault 81! Cricket! Don't go that way! Yeah. I was so excited to go west. I was so excited to go west, and you really did just go the long way to Vault 81. What an absolute cop-out. What an absolute cop-out. Oh, that rain kicked in quick. That rain kicked in super quick. What the hell are you wearing, McCready?
Look alive.
Well?
What the hell are you wearing?
Look alive.
Time to split up the loot?
You were wearing a suit that... Oh, so I'm over these people changing clothes. At this point, all I'm gonna mod into the game past this is just making companions less annoying. I want Dog to no-clip. I want to be able to phase through the dog and he would be perfectly fine. I wouldn't care. It's the only thing that I hate about the dog is no matter what way you face, dog will run in front of the camera. There he goes, look. He has to show his ass off. Bethesda can't help themselves. We put a dog in the game. Look at our dog. Look, we're gonna look this way. Bet your ass, dog. I'm walking backwards. Bet your ass, dog will run that way. We're gonna go this way. Oh, watch the dog. There he is. Look behind us, walk backwards. Oh, there's the dog. Make him pass, make him have no physics and just phase through him, and I would not care, because he's always walking in front of the camera. Because Bethesda couldn't help themselves but lick their own butthole and show off this stupid dog. Look, I like the dog, he's a good companion, but coding him to get in your way 24/7 is not how you make me like your dog companion. It's frustrating, because then he blocks you. If he stands in front of a doorway and can't figure out how to walk through the doorway, he blocks the doorway. If I can phase through him, oh, problem solved. Perfect pet. Absolute best companion in the game. The other thing is going to be not allowing companions to change their own gear. I feel like both of those mods are minor tweaks, but I am very wary that modding anything past this point could just be it could nuke the whole game. A very, very fine balance between one more mod and none of them working ever again. But hey, if I have to build the mod list from scratch, at least then I can actually... Did we grab the jet? Dogmeat, did we grab the jet? We did, we have 6 jet. I didn't realise we had one on us already. Cricket! Cricket, are you leaving already? Cricket, we just got here. Cricket, I have sail. I came here to sell jet, Cricket. Where are you going? Oh, my lord. Okay. It's fine. We'll sell the Chinese handmade rifles to her. She will be our money-making. McCready, we're gonna need your handmade rifles here in a sec. Oh, if you don't have better Twitch TV, that just comes up as text. Board alert is just an alert symbol. It's just a red symbol with an exclamation mark on it. Bird is a dancing little bird, but if you don't have better Twitch TV, then they just show up as the text. Better Twitch TV is an extension you can grab for Twitch that just gives you a couple of extra animated emotes in every channel. You might have, if you do follow a couple of other streamers, you might have seen Monka S. I have Monka Steer, there's a couple I have actually. No, I cannot cheer my own channel, I want to do emotes. So I have, whoop, wires, mod check, Monka Steer. Let's grab a couple, but they won't load unless you have better Twitch TV. I have a couple, some are my own. Most of the ones that have B-O-R-D in the name are the ones I've uploaded. There are a couple that B-I-R-D is not mine. Bird is just one that's actually uploaded by someone else. Yeah, so you'll see on the stream, but not in chat. Chat, if you don't have the extension, it won't load in chat. But you'll see on the screen, in the video with the overlay, they actually load a couple of emotes. So the overlay should show you what they're meant to do. But you'll need to look up the extension Better Twitch TV. Yeah, so it's really cool. I don't mind it because it gives me a couple more... You can't share them, that's the only thing. I can't give you emotes to take elsewhere. That's why the Twitch system is, I think, a bit more reliable. And you don't have to have the extension for it to work either. But I've got my own... The bird dancing emote. Definitely a favourite of mine. You just bored hype. That was one I uploaded the other day. That's actually the it's the version of an emote I've actually got on Twitch which doesn't have any animation to it. I have a version coming on Twitch when it gets approved, which is this but something extra. And I really look forward to people seeing it. You got Mod Check, Monkastia at the end there as well. Speaking of, I'm going to refresh my chat and we're going to see if the new emotes are in. I'm just desperately waiting for them to be approved. I want my emotes. I put some work into some of them. It's fine. It's fine. Look, I'm happy to wait. It's probably going to take a week. That's what it seems like the wait time is. Right, McCready.
Hey, head over there.
Got it. Yeah, sure. I'll trade with you. Unless you want to.
Hey, Cricket.
Come on, come on. Extra guns here. Small booms, big booms. I got them all.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Just think how damn good it'll feel.
Rightio, sort by value and hers. Holy cow. This thing is worth this many caps? The damn suppressor on a CZ? Oh, it's got a powerful receiver, standard barrel, sharpshooter's grip, quick eject mag, glow sights orange, and a Gemtech Tundra suppressor. Holy cow. The base gun's worth like 10% of this. Why not just modify it yourself? Powerful service rifle, the hair triggers service rifle, MESA 58, the M1 Garand, heavy service rifle, ugh. It's got the right scope, but heavy trigger, makeshift light stock. We're gonna have to replace a lot of this. Side charged, forged upper receiver is not bad because we can't actually make that. I think the side charge stuff needs us to actually have a bunch of unlocks. And it's already got the 762 lower. It's already 762. All we'd have to do is change the furnishings out so it doesn't look like someone high on chems made it. And we're fine. That's not a bad... We could take that and we'll see what else she has. 9 fusion cores, lady. Lady, you have 9 fusion cores? These are worth money. What are you doing with 9 of them? She's been making deals with the chem guy too. I knew it. That's why she goes to Vault 81. Super Sledge. We're not looking at any of the vanilla guns. This is why I modded in all actual guns, because Bethesda do not know how to make a gun. Look at this. Look at this. You have a square handguard just for your comfort, so you can wrap your fingers nicely around a cube. Like, the whole thing. This one isn't the worst, but it is definitely... Bethesda has a way with making guns very confusing and ugly and bad. Again, all of them have square grips just for your comfort and pleasure. The magazine looks like it definitely fits into that feeding mechanism. We won't go. Is there better bayoneted SVT-40 with a fair few mods? Wow. This is only 400 caps. This seems like it should be worth a bit more than 400. Short M1A rifle. Ooh, I'm so tempted actually. So tempted. It's in 308. Is this a Garand? Is this a Garand? Or is this... This isn't an MK14 EBR mod. Is this a Garand mod with polymer furnishings? The rear sight is very similar in both of those. I'm not sure if this is a Garand with polymer furnishings. No, right? Garand, no. I'm trying to think. The Garand doesn't... Oh, actually, I'm not sure. I think this is an M4. It's an EBR modified, right? Do we have a Garand that I can reference? Used filter? That's expensive. Holy cow. Garand bayonet. A search feature in this would be nice. Being able to just type Garand would be super cool. But we should just filter weapons at least. By value. I don't think she has a Garand. The short M1A rifle doesn't... It's not a Garand to me. It feels like something else, but I'm just actually confused because I don't think I've seen this before. It's way too chunky. I do still want it. I do still want it. I can't resist. How much is it? 360? Alright. Well, let's find out how much we earn. We're paying 139 for the service rifle already. Right, we'll stick with that. We'll have to get the M1A later. Cricket, are you high? She's going back to Vault 81. She's... Well, let's go sell our jet, McCready. Why not? Just because Cricket doesn't know where she's going doesn't mean we can't go do what we set out to today. We'll go sell our jet, and then we're gonna go down. We bought a bunch of meat from the butcher at Diamond City last time. I think we ended on the butcher's and then came home from Good Neighbor. But you can definitely never have enough meat in supply, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna go get some more. I also need to keep a count on my dirty water. For some reason, so much of the cooking process relies on dirty water instead of purified. But I don't hate that, right? Because when you cook with dirty water, it saves the drinking water for drinking. Purified is just something you take with you and you consume. It means you can leave all the dirty water at home for cooking. But you can make... You've got vegetable soup, noodle bowls. Most things that come with a broth let you use dirty water. What's the one I wanted to make? I think noodle bowls is what I want to make. It's so expensive to buy too. Noodle bowls are actually super expensive. What was that? I'm famished. Oh. Well, if Cricket actually sits down here. There's also a chef. We actually have a really nice restaurant in Vault 81. We'll go sell the chems and we'll see what we can buy. And when we get home, I think we'll sleep first. We'll get a proper night's sleep when we get home, and then we'll make a little bean in the morning.
I spent my childhood living right next to a vault. Those are some seriously bad memories I wish I could forget.
Geo, McCready, it's not raining inside. You can take your mask off. Was that because I told you to wear it?
Need something? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Maybe it's because I told you to wear it. Let's go in, let's find the chem junkie, and we'll chem peddle our way back to a little bit of profit, and we can spend it all at the butcher's down in Diamond City.
Never had an incident on my watch. I don't
Stay there.
Today.
Watch out for the maintenance. It never ends around here.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days. Careful, outsider.
Why? Because the maintenance never ends? I need the CSI Miami theme for that. If I had the CSI Miami theme on go, that would have been perfect. Let me get that set up for later. Dream sounds, we need CSI Miami. Where is it? There we go. Save. Delayed reaction. so laggy? Why is that so laggy? We need to put that up a little higher. We're gonna put that at -4. Is that... Let me see if that's the video just quiet or if that was OBS. Oh lord, troubleshooting live. Welcome to Bird Brain. There we go. We could probably leave this up a little louder. Why not? Why not, right? Sound effects are meant to be audible. They're meant to be loud. Bombastic. I found the word. Alright. Then you disable it, re-enable it, and I've set it so it should just... I don't like that skips. Can I set... Okay, we're getting a bit distracted here. Can I set the quality to like super low and have it remember? Alright. There we go. I've tried setting YouTube in OBS to low quality. Let's go find the chem jockey. But we forgot the bag of fertilizer. I think we forgot the bags of fertilizer. Dog meat's staying. He's a good boy. Let's go pedal some jet, and then we'll come back and...
For a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner in the atrium.
We'll pedal our jet, and then we'll come back and we'll buy something to eat. Because apparently we are famished. Left. Multitasking very quickly. Alright, and we're in the reactor room.
Don't forget what I said.
If he gets me in trouble, he'll never hear the end of it.
Hey man, you got any more jet on you?
Sure. Here you go.
You're a lifesaver, man.
Is this dangerous down here?
Fix this, fix that. Never ends. Good thing we have old Rusty, or nothing would ever get done around here.
Just the person I wanted to see. If you got any jet, I'm buying.
Sure. Here you go.
You're a lifesaver, man.
I do really wonder, actually, if I will get them in trouble. But, not my problem. Boat dwellers seem to be...
Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of here.
Please tell me you got some jet on you.
Plenty.
Sure. Here you go.
You're a lifesaver, man.
What did you say?
Hi, Tina. Oh, can't wait till I'm off shift. Gonna get wasted tonight.
I swear I remember you saying you wanted to leave the boat. You got him started on jet?
Working. Tired of this vault.
Oh, damn.
You got any jet?
Yeah.
Sure.
Apparently it's her fault.
Here you go.
You're a lifesaver, man.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, man, you got any more jet on you?
I think we have
Sure.
one more.
Here you go.
You're a lifesaver, man.
I think that's who we brought.
Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of
If you
here.
got any jet, I'm buying.
Sure.
Oh, more.
Here you go.
You're a lifesaver, man.
It's like a month's
Bobby.
supply there, Bobby.
Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff.
Not until you develop the shakes. Once you develop the shakes, I'm pretty sure people will start noticing there, Bobby. I think we're out. Wait.
Hey, Bobby.
I heard outsiders were dangerous. You really need that many weapons?
Yes.
Tired of working. Tired of
To be fair, I kind of could just carry one and a ton more ammo. I just like weapons, okay? Leave me alone. I don't know if I actually ran out of options. Maybe. At a door. There might be a fair chance, actually. I've used the whole thing. I don't know. Do they get in trouble? Are we going to come back and they're going to be turfed out the camp outside? That'd be kind of cool. Actual consequences for my actions, and also the inability to buy more... Oh, no, he's totally going to buy more jet if he's turfed out. Back to the atrium. We'll go see Maria. We're going to buy some food. She's got lovely pre-war food, actually. Clean pre-war food that I don't even think gives rads.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Shame we forgot the fertilizer. We could have brought the fertilizer down and actually got some of those plants growing back as well. Clean corn. Fresh corn, fresh melons. I don't know if they grow back. It'd be nice if they grow back when you give her fertilizer. Maria!
If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Yeah, the amount of people in here that have Pip-Boys. I thought Pip-Boys were rare. I suppose they'd be the least rare place would be the Bolt, I suppose. Both?
Let's see what you got. Selection isn't what it used to be, but I still got a few good things.
Oh, you got some bottles. Would you sell me the bottles? Alcohol? Don't tempt me, Maria. Whiskey? Don't tempt me, Maria. Okay, we're sorting by value here. Juice Stroman can. Crispy squirrel bits. Regular corn. What happened to the fresh corn? Why did you radiate this stuff? 8 mud fruit. Sweet rolls, mac and cheese, vegetable soup. We're getting expensive here. Few purified water we don't need. I don't know about corn and the mud fruit. We can get plenty of at home. Bourbon, definitely. The sweet rolls. I was gonna say they don't look that appealing. I mean, they don't. Okay, yeah, the more I look at it, definitely the less I want to eat this. People eat this? What is a sweet roll? I mean, it looks like that's meant to be cream, but this looks pre-war. This looks like the cream frosting has been sitting around for 200 years. What on earth is this? Can you get a pre-war sweet roll? Oh, don't cancel. I want to look at it. Oh, this isn't preserved. Why are you selling me garbage? Do you keep the pristine stuff for only the Vault Dwellers? That's a bit rude. Hey, look at this. You're selling me moldy stuff. You know what? What are we buying? Whiskey, bourbon, Stroman, and crispy squirrel bits. Bunch of chem. You're as bad as a chem peddler as me. You're lucky I just like alcohol.
My only fear as a teacher is that I'm not preparing these kids well enough.
Katie.
I wish there were more children to fill my classroom. I wish I had more materials on the Commonwealth to educate the kids about.
You need me to do anything. There's like 4 people that have told me you want someone to help in the class. And then you keep saying shit like you want me to abduct children, you want me to go help teach. I'm getting mixed messages, Katie. Alrighty, dog meat. You've peddled enough chems. It's time to go home.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything so beautiful.
McCready, we're leaving.
Move here.
Alright, bye, McCready. This elevator lighting looks bugged. This looks abysmal. What's going wrong? We better not crash. We want to get home and save.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for the depot. Alexis has just about anything you could need.
I didn't even think to check the depot. That actually could have had some nice finds.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
Careful, outsider.
Okay, so who let the cleaning robot loose in here?
Who let the cleaning robot loose? Rightio. It's been a fair chunk of stuff and we haven't even crashed in how long? An hour? But don't let me curse it now.
Why the heck is there so much light in here?
Let's run off back home. I heard a tick. Are we getting radiated? Doesn't seem like it. Tactical pause right before the screen fades in. Are you leaving, Cricket? I've done all my merch selling. No, we're staying. Well, if we are going to stay, I'm going to catch a couple of hours sleep here while you guys are on watch. Don't mind me. If you head off, just wake me up and let me know. I always sleep with my shotgun out. I learnt the hard way. Sleep with your shotgun out in the wild. Ooh. We're alive. Cricket should be leaving soon too. What's that place? Hardware Town? Boston Police rationing site? Well, that's just the lake down there. I could see the flashing light from the lake. Cricket's leaving. That's fine with me. Let's go home, dog meat. I get a proper night's sleep. A bit of food. We did buy crispy squirrel bits. We should probably eat, shouldn't we? We should probably eat. We are kind of hungry. Where did I leave those mutton chops?
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Watch us run into Children of the Atom in the road up ahead. It's been about 24 hours since we last cleared out the super mutants, so it could actually have respawned them.
The only way you get old in this job is assume
We'll get Little Bean out, and we'll just be very cautious here, because this is the... We did just sleep. Actually,
weapons and messy death.
we did just sleep. We have so much less to worry about. We took a small nap out there in the mattress. Still, pays to be vigilant. I'm hearing things. It makes me nervous. I definitely miss the old... Where's the cow? Cricket, where's the cow? Is that the cow stuck all the way up there?
Hey, at least it's honest work.
Where's the cow? Have we lost the cow? Have we lost all our goods? Are you guys not concerned that we lost the cow? Well, you guys are going down south, so I'll catch up with you later. There's no way I'm going down south until I modify this service rifle and take a couple of extra 100 rounds of 7.62. I'll catch you when you get back to Diamond City. They should be back in about 2 days' time, I believe. It's a day's walk down. In 2 or 3 days' time, it's a day's walk down. They spend about a day there, or half a day there, and then they come back. Once we get Big Bean sorted, I think we might actually be ready to give it a go, though.
Huh?
Shit. Someone moved in.
That's why you don't screw with the gunners.
Right?
Gunners? The fuck are Gunners doing in my house? The fuck are Gunners doing in my house? What the fuck are Gunners doing in my house? Shit! Do we have it? We have Bourbon, we have Buff Jet. Buff Jet. Sorry, McCready. We might have actually lost McCready here.